Good morning, everybody. This is KYN, and welcome back to my Let's Play on Lemmings Plus 5. So, I had a brilliant idea while I was attempting to solve the level in my mind. Yeah, at the time when I was pretty much done LPing for the rest of the night. Yeah, it was something that I thought about doing before, but for goodness knows why I didn't even bother to carry it through. And it's actually pretty brilliant. So there's only pretty much only one pretty difficult part here, but once you get it down, yeah, then the rest is quite easy. Yeah. So it turns out to be a solution that isn't very hard. Yeah, like once you're doing it, but well, except that one part, yeah, where it needs a lot of precision and timing. But well, once that's down, yeah, then the rest is very easy. So yes, there isn't really anything extremely obscure or anything. But it does use one thing that isn't used very often or seen very often. But yes, it's pretty brilliant. Yeah, and it may be one of the hardest in the entire pack, but yeah, it's actually pretty good. So and then once that is done, and there will be two more levels remaining after that, and then well, I guess I'll see how that goes from there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Let's Play. So here's the low I couldn't solve last time, but I could have, yeah, had I realized it sooner. But well, that's the way things go sometimes. Things don't always go your way. Outrage is 13, lost in blue, so 30 lemons 29 to be saved here. And yes, I actually have a replay saved. Yeah, just in case. Yeah, this takes too long to for me to get correct. But anyway, yeah. So the first thing you do is you send out a lemming climbing out to the right. Then you let several lemmings go out or turn around. And then I believe starting with maybe this lemming. Yeah, I didn't quite see which lemming it was that I assigned the miner to. Or actually, yeah, maybe let's say around here. Yeah, and then the rest who turn around will become floaters. So by sending a climber out to the right, yeah, you get a lemming far enough ahead to platform over the trap before anyone gets into danger. Yeah, I believe this is correct. So yes, the most difficult part is this. So basically, you need to time the miner and the platformer in such a way so that as the platformer is closing off the gap, the miner will break off some of the platformer bridge, so that only the platformer goes on ahead, but no one else can follow him. Yeah, everyone else would just drop back down to the ground safely while splatting. Yeah, and hopefully this was the correct timing, but let's see. We got it? Nope. Almost though. So maybe if we scoot the miner a little bit more. But again, yeah, this was an idea that I thought about at some point, yeah, during the LP in the previous video, but for some very odd reason, I did not carry it out. Or I at least attempted it a little bit, but didn't take it far enough. There we go. Yes, so there is a tiny gap here. I believe that's a small enough gap to be able to be filled up with a stoner later, so that the others can go to the exit. Oh yes, and one more floater here. Okay, so now the climber goes on ahead to do the rest of the work. And the solution proceeds as follows. So we just platform all the way across, using the rest of the platformers. Okay, so we get to over here, he climbs over, and then you dig away this pillar, build to the exit, collect the stoner pickup. Now finally, use the stoner in this gap here. And that's it. Very, very nice. Yeah, one of my absolute favorites here. So it's oftentimes where I get stumped on a pretty difficult puzzle, like pretty much one of the hardest, and it turns out to be a really good one that I really like a lot. And this happens to be one of them. So very nicely done here. And it was pretty much, yeah, I pretty much mentioned it last time, and that is, this level was pretty much intended to be the hardest level in the entire pack, but And so if that's the case, then the next two levels shouldn't be as difficult. But even though then I was told that they're still not complete pushovers, and so for that reason, I still expect them to take quite some time. But anyway, we'll see. So that's Outrageous 13 solved. Very, very nice level there once again. And so that brings us to the penultimate level, which is Outrageous 14. Shift over. 300 lemmings, 300 to be saved. One of the odd levels here and there with a very high lemming count. Lemco in the different tile set from the machine. So it's in the mineshaft one instead. And here I see 6 entrances, and I believe they are all pre-assigned. It's time for all the hard-working lemmings to go home for the night. Hi ho, it's home from work they go. Okay, so yes. Swimmer, climber, glider, glider, climber, swimmer. So both climber hatches are in the middle, while basically the swimmer and the glider hatches switch positions in the bottom row. No skills here. Okay, it's clear that they're just going to go their separate ways then. Really, it's just a walk to the exit. Yeah, eventually everyone will make it to the exit on their own. Alrighty then. Hello, where you don't have to do anything. At least I'm pretty sure you don't. And yes, I believe this is not a mistake in that I believe the intention was no music for this level. Yeah, I could be wrong here though. Yeah, so it's just a lot of time skipping there. That's really interesting. And so, for most of the residents of Lemmingsville, the day came to an end. But one lemming, one brave lemming, he had other plans. Yes, it must be that unique law that Nemia told me about, which he'll let me find out about. But I kind of already knew it, a little bit of it, in that I did play a contest law that ends up being a tribute to it because it is called Tribute to V. Yeah, V standing for 5 in Roman numerals. So, with this, we get to the final law, which is Outrageous 15. To infinity, beyond and back. So, one lemming, one to be saved. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've already showed the Tribute to V law to the meter on Discord. And yeah, there's definitely elements of the design in here. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so it's pretty much the exact same thing, same idea there. In that you don't start with any skills. Instead, you collect the pickups as you go along. But pretty much each section is color coded in the exact same way, I believe. So there's green in the upper left, and then yellow in the upper right, red in the bottom right, and then blue in the bottom left. But the big difference here is that actually no. Oh yes. The big difference here is that instead of having limit exits, yeah, in each of the corners, yeah, where you can only get one lemming. Each exit can only take one lemming. There's only one exit here, but you still need to get to the buttons. Yeah, because I believe there should still be 4 here. Yeah, because there's one here, another one here, another one here, or maybe not. No, there are 4 buttons. Yeah, there's another one here. Okay, then. So yes, definitely, if you zoom out here, or if I zoom out, yeah, if I zoom out, yeah, it looks like a very, very intimidating level because of how big and wide the level is. And with all the pickups everywhere, then you need to go around. Yeah, as well as the buttons that you need to get to. But yeah, I think just like it shows level, that was the tribute to this level. Um, yeah, it probably won't be too bad once you get into it, though. And yes, for the final load, there is a special track here, music track. So far we have a platformer. A platformer? No, I'm sorry, a builder and a walker. So yeah, I guess we'll. Actually, do we want him to drop down? Maybe. We'll see. Okay, and then once we get down here, we'll either have to dig or build. I don't think we want to go down there though, because splat otherwise. What about turning him around with Walker? Okay. Yeah, and then turn him around with Walker again. Or I guess we could dig through the builder staircase, so it doesn't really matter. At least I don't think it will. And then, yeah, I would get the button right now, but yeah, I don't have anything to turn him around with. Well, except for the digger, possibly. And then I might just use too many platformers that way. So yeah, let's just go down and get a basher here. Yes, this naughty lemming, he had other plans. Guess he just wanted to be unique. So get a mine to pick up here. Yeah, a lot of the design is very, very similar. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of similarities in the design here. Yeah, between this one and the Tribute to V. Why don't we come back to the bonus sections later? So let's go ahead and bash through here. And I guess Namita should be proud that there is a low attributing to this level, to this particular level of his. Yeah, Lemmings Plus 5. Yeah, that probably means that Ichil liked the level a lot, in order to so that he made this tribute. Okay, so let's go ahead and platform here. Oh, and then we're gonna be trapped here, aren't we? Yep, we're essentially trapped there now. So, maybe rather than that, yeah, we could probably use the yellow terrain to get back up there. But later on, I guess. I don't know. Digger or a miner? Let's try a digger. Oh, but I don't have any way to get up to these pickups, do I? Yeah, then essentially we'll make another round here. Yeah, it seems like the most efficient way to get this button is through here. But for that, I would need like a basher and then like a digger. As a matter of fact, yeah. From the beginning here. It seems like it's more useful to like build to get the basher pickup. So why don't we try that first? Okay, but then essentially here I'm swapping basher pickups though. But yeah, I don't think we want to go over there. Yeah, this is a spot fall, and we don't have any floaters or gliders. I mean, guess we could try this. I mean, yeah, here it's pointless since we're just swapping the bashers. And we forced to use them right away. Okay, drops down here. Ooh, I don't like the looks of this, since we only have a walker now. Then we get a basher. Okay, and then we go here to get a miner. One thing I did not consider before was going through here to get more pickups. So why don't we do that? Use a walker. Then right here as well, I didn't consider doing this either. So yeah, pretty similar in the color coding, and then also the fact that there's only one lemming. Yeah, both levels just have one lemming. Except, yeah, there are also cloners as well, since, as I mentioned before, there are limited exits. That can only take one lemming each. Yeah, there's 4 exits. One in each corner. And so, I guess in a way, Itcho's Low is a bit harder. Yeah, because of that. Oh, and I'm bashers again. Alrighty, well, let's try a digger here. And then I guess we can just build to get another basher pickup. Have no more builder pickups at this time. I mean, is this even a safe fall? Does he even make it all the way over? No, he does not. Okay, and then turn him around. And then platform. Get some constructive skills here. So 2 platformers to be exact. This doesn't look good. And I guess make our way back to the green area. Oh, except I broke through this. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I have a basher, but I can't do anything since I don't have the necessary skills to progress more towards the solution. Alright, so back to what I did before then. So rather than build up to get the basher pickup, let's just go ahead and proceed as normal here. Yeah, we can just do plenty of walking here. Now, most importantly, can we even get the miner pickup and drop down safely? I don't think we can though. Yeah, and sure enough, it's spot height. So let's go ahead and turn him around here. Then let's go ahead and build up. Alright, dig through the staircase here. And then let's just go ahead and yeah, I believe I used a walker here last time to get some of these pickups. But let's just use one walker here to get the basher and the walker pickup as well. So I guess we swapped with another walker pickup. Oh, here I only have actually, do I want him to turn around right now? Most important, does he even drop down there safely? Oh, he does. Okay. So now we get 4 platform pickups. Okay, then what about platforming over the gap here? And then I guess we go for another loop or something. Yeah, then I guess he just comes all the way back. There doesn't really seem to be much point to going through here, though. So, no. I think rather than do that, let's just go ahead and have him go up and then bash through here. Yeah, and I still don't have the necessary basher for here. However, I do have a walker, which I could probably use for this. Oh no, as I already said, yeah, the way to get to this button would be from over here. I guess we'll have to like maybe dig down here or something. Then, yeah, maybe we could do this. Yeah, and also another difference to this level is that Ichil's level has jumpers too. And need a platform. So we can pick up here. Oh, I do not have a digger. Uh-oh. I mean, can we still mine to get through? Or will he stop because of steel? Nope, he barely gets through, but it does allow us to get through there. Is that a builder pickup? Okay, yeah, that's a builder pickup as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I didn't go for every pickup in the Tribute to V level. Okay, now, do we want to build a platform here? Let's try building, yeah, so that he doesn't turn around. So, it seems that the yellow section is pretty much where all the useful pickup skills are. Yeah, it's like here, choose wisely. Well, oh, actually, yeah. So the difference here is that it swaps one of the digger pickups for either a basher or a miner, but there is at least one digger pickup in each of these. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go through this section first. So, miner or basher? Which would be more useful here? Let's try the miner for the time being. Something tells me that I want to get the basher pickup instead, but yeah, if that turns out to be wrong, then I could always adjust it later and go for this instead. What was that? Platform pickup, okay. Yeah, I mean, the disarmor isn't completely useless, as there is this trap here, and which would spare you a constructor skill or a destructive skill. But yeah, it doesn't seem like all that useful in the grand scheme of things here. Okay, so far we got 2 buttons, so now we just need to get to the bottom ones. Yeah, and then here once again we'll just be swapping, like pickups there. Yeah, seems that the best way is to like just build it and platform to get there. So why don't we try going through here? Yeah, and then we swap basher pickups again. Yeah, and then we platform over. Turn her around. Great. We have to use both a combination of a platformer and a builder, I guess. Okay, so what does that leave us with? Just 4 builder pickups, which probably won't do that much good. Yeah, because then we still need to make our way back up. Ah. Okay, in that case. Let's try turning around with Walker here. I'm gonna try platforming. I mean, sorry, we already said that this did not make it over, right? Yeah, so building and then platforming. Okay, building over to get to that button. Okay, then we get to do over here. Okay, build to turn around. Ooh, and then that leaves us with a constructor skill short again. Yeah, it's still going to leave us constructor skill short. Let's see. I could have like maybe used a walker up there. Oh, but I don't have a walker. I don't know if the basher will actually help us out more here, but well, let's just try it though. Don't worry if I used a platformer there before. And then, yeah, I think I'll just have it turn around. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere here. Maybe. Don't even need to use a walker there to turn around. Instead, I could use a miner. Okay, so that gets the final button. Now, the question is, can we get back up here? Because right now it seems to be a lot of walking here. Yes, perfect. Yes, I have a basher that I could use to. Yeah, or even a builder over here if I wanted. Alrighty, so with this completes Lemmings Plus 5. Alright, this one wasn't too bad, but yeah, I do agree though, it's still no complete pushover. Congratulations, you have helped us find a Lemming home, and thus completed yet another entry in the Lemmings Plus series. I hope you enjoyed playing. Yeah, I sure did. I definitely enjoyed Lemmings Plus 5. And yeah, the talisman, that's for, well, I know one of them is for completing the level. Yeah, and I believe there's 2 others. Yeah, so there's 3. There's actually 3 for this one level. Yeah, I believe some of them, those other ones, were just how many skills you use and everything. And like, how much time it takes for you to, complete the level too. And if I am not mistaken, I believe I did finish another one too. So maybe if that was the case, then it would have been better to say you unlock some talismans or something. Yeah, as the message instead. Okay, so with the completion, our rage is 15. That brings us back to the first level, which is blissful 1. Well, what can I say? As just mentioned, yeah, I did enjoy this pack a lot. A lot of these might have been pretty small and short levels, but some of these were still deceivingly difficult. But those were pretty good challenges. And yeah, I think I would have to agree in a way that Lemmings Plus 5 is harder than Lemmings Plus 3. At least once you get into like near the end of Edgy and then go into the Unruly rank. Yeah, then I think that's where the difficulty is a little bit higher. Yeah, than Lemmings Plus 3. Most certainly when you get to the Outrageous rank, yeah, then it gets quite difficult. And especially near the ends of both the Unruly and the Outrageous ranks. But yes, this is another Lemmings Plus pack by Namita completed. And so with this, there is actually 2 more packs in this series, as well as Lemmings Plus 3D. Yeah, which I will also do at some point. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. But now that Lemmings Plus 5 is completed, definitely next on the list will be Lemmings Plus Omega 2. Yeah, which is even nastier than Lemmings Plus 5. So, quite honestly, I am definitely curious now as to what challenges lie within, but that will have to wait until at least December of this year. So, in other words, 4 more months before I take that on. The difficulty does worry me, but at the same time, though, Lemmings Plus Alpha is debatably even harder than Lemmings Plus Omega 2. And because I've already did Lemmings Plus Alpha a bit off camera, because that was at the time when before I started getting to LPing low packs, maybe Lemmings Plus Omega 2 won't be so bad, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that, because I would definitely take the word that it's quite difficult. But in any case, yeah, I definitely look forward to when I start playing through that pack. Yeah, and just seeing what challenges lie within, and whether I'm able to like get through it, or I will get stumped along like needlessly at some point. Regarding Lemmings Plus 5, though, I don't think there was any doubt. Yeah, from Namita that I would be able to get through it. But maybe the Roblox, some of the Roblox I had would still be amusing to like see and everything. But well, yeah, it is a pack of his after all, and so he definitely welcomes any like LPs or anybody playing during his packs. Yeah, as low pack authors always do anyway. They always enjoy it whenever someone plays through the pack slash levels. But in regards to the quick overview of Lemmings Plus 5, well, so with Blissful 1 back in action, yep, definitely back in action. Particularly since it's been 4 months since I last played the Lemmings Plus pack. Yeah, in particular, Lemmings Plus 4 was the last one I played. That was back in April, I believe. Very nice though to ease you back into a plus pack of Navitas. Yeah, quite an easy one as you can see, being a 10 of everything. And then yeah, plus 4-2, more or less the same thing here. Plus 4-3, yeah, a more limited skill set, and so a bit harder than the previous two, but still not that much harder. Um, yeah, I think eventually at some point I will probably like maybe try to see if I could like do it without like any losses here because I have been told that there is a challenge for saving everyone here. Blissful 4, yeah, struggled more with it than I needed to, but looking back upon this, yeah, it's actually not that difficult despite the somewhat restricted skill set. In particular, I think I've forgotten about the fact that, yeah, this is a receiver over here, therefore Lemmings will not be transported somewhere else. Yeah, at least not where it says out. Yeah, only when they hit the one that says in. So because of that, yeah, I definitely could see. Oh, it's actually not that difficult. Yeah, I just well, when it comes to LPing, yeah, there's plenty of things happening. Yeah, not only are you solving and playing the lows, but you're also commentating at the same time. Yeah, that is if you choose to do all of that, and that's pretty much the whole point of LPs. Yeah, you're playing and commenting at the same time, and multitasking is not always easy to do, especially if you're like under some stress. But even then, some people are able to handle it. Blissful 5, yeah, definitely a very easy low. Yeah, and one of the few levels with this music in the abstract tile set that is quite easy. Yeah, because from memory, pretty much the rest of the lows, or most of the lows throughout the remainder of the pack in this tile set with this music are quite nasty and challenging. Yeah, at least from what I remember. Blissful 6, yeah, another very easy one here since it's another X of everything. And then another X of everything for Blissful 7. Blissful 8, yeah. I've got stumped here only because I did not pay attention to the save requirements. Yeah, in actuality, it's not that difficult of a low. Yeah, as long as you remember that you can afford losses here. And then Blissful 9 is the first iteration of the once per rank low. Yeah, so there are basically 5 sections here. You start in the purple section. Yeah, hence the title. Yeah, so pretty easy one. Yeah, since you only have bombers. And then Blissful 10, yeah, definitely one of my favorites here. Yeah. I'm sorry. That is another low in this tile set. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, this one's a pretty easy one. Yeah, again, you have to accept the fact that you cannot save the ones that get to the buttons. So yeah, so when you realize that, you should be fine here. And then yeah, just make sure that you build at the right time so that you don't get any other lemmings trapped where they shouldn't be. Blissful 11, this one was pretty good. Yeah, this one, the solution here came pretty quickly. Yeah, this one is my favorite. Yeah, Blissful 12. So despite the fact that there's only 3 skill types here. And the Blissful 13, this is a very nice miners only puzzle. Yeah, albeit not completely trivial by any means, but shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, for anyone taking on this low. Blissful 14 is another pretty good one. Yeah, 4 skill types only, but pretty easy for the most part where they all go. Blissful 15, yeah, this one is more challenging than it looks, but it just comes from just doing things at the right time and then just taking advantage of some of the terrain here. so that you get the right timing and space. Yeah, in order to rescue everyone, as well as to catch the climber floaters. But other than that, yeah, very very nice puzzle here to round off the plus 4 rank. Okay, and then for Touchy, Touchy one, yeah, struggled with it at first, but that's was just due to me like trying to like hold back the crowd at the very top. Yeah, you just have to like keep them going here, and then once you realize that, yeah, then it's not so bad. And then Touchy 2 is the second iteration. Yeah, but this time instead of the purple section where you start in the blissful rank, you are now in the red section. So it's just slightly harder, but not that much harder. So it's just in addition to bars, you have platformers this time. Touchy 3, oh, this was pretty good. I really like this one. And this one definitely used yes, this one uses a trick that isn't seen too often in custom loads. Other than one load that I use, or oh yeah, where I use it. As a matter of fact, it's the very first one I've ever made. And then there's another one in Lemmings Open Air as well. But yeah, this one uses it too. Yeah, it's not seen very often. Yeah, with the whole backwards miner thing in order to make something climbable. But very nice load there. Touchy 4, yeah, this one can also be deceivingly difficult, but yeah, I don't remember, or at least the solution I used. This was pretty much the main reason why I got stuck on the Lemmings Migration low in the second rank. Um, but that's if you decide to go for the challenge solution of not using a climber, though. Touchy 5, this one was pretty good. I really like this one. You definitely need to use the terrain to your advantage here in order to get higher and get to the places where you need to. Touchy 6, oh, this one was really good. I really love this one. Very, very nice puzzle. I just love the how the lemmings had to work in harmony here. So very, very nice puzzle here. So Touchy 7, yeah, this one is open-ended, but it's not as open-ended as you might think just because of the restricted skill set, especially in regards to the digging destructive skills. But, well, yeah, like I said, you are free to solve it any way you like. You just need to be careful in making sure that you're not too wasteful with your skills there. Okay, Touchy 8, yeah, struggled with this one, but that's because I made the solution harder than it needed to be. I, in particular, relied on maxing out the release rate early enough so that when I released the blocker, I was able to patch up the staircase quick enough before I lose anyone. But yeah, I did check the solutions here, the intended solution, and yeah, definitely easier than what I pulled off here. Let's see, Touchy 9 also struggled with this one, but that's because I was trying to wrap my head around the fact that it used a miner in the place to get through both pillars, but then the miner wouldn't get low enough to like rescue the lemmings on the other side. And turns out that I forgot the simple fact that you can still step up to a thin enough ceiling. Yeah, even if you platform under below ground level. But yes, this was also the load that Namida showed off when he was making it, when he was doing his Neo Lemmings editor tutorial. And it happens to be on my birthday too. That's definitely one thing I would not forget. Touchy 10, this was a really good one. Yeah. So another very limited skill set one, but a really good one. The hardest part to see here was just going through to the far left side on the bottom in order to like get up and make this platform. Touchy 11, ooh. Yeah, struggled with this one more than I needed to, but well, the solution is somewhat well hidden here. But my misconception was just simply using a stacker at the bottom to get over to the top when the stacker is actually used somewhere else. So, but other than that, this was quite a nice load too. Touchy 12, yeah, this one wasn't too difficult. This was another very nice one. Um, just it does use something that isn't seen too often, I think, which is basically releasing more than one blocker with a basher. Touchy 13, yeah, this one wasn't too hard. Yeah, or at least wasn't as bad as I thought. I did hate having to use another platformer at the top. just to save that lemming for Johnny, since I couldn't afford any more losses. But well, I'm pretty sure with some fine tuning, yeah, that would not have been necessary. Touchy 14, ooh, this one was one I struggled with. Took me some time before I got the timing and the solution properly and correctly. But yeah, was quite a nice one here. Definitely made the solution harder than it needed to be. And then touchy 15, yeah, I was told by Namina to not feel so bad about this, taking longer than it needed to, just because the final piece of the puzzle here is actually pretty difficult to spot. But I would have to say honestly, yeah, that was just pretty much falling back to a bit of basic somewhat, in that like yeah, um, there are some placements that are often crucial here, and here there's actually more than one way to actually place that builder to make the fall safe for the others. But well, sometimes you just get stuck in one particular route, and then it takes you a while to see an alternative or whatever. Just because you think, okay, the solution has to have this, or else this will happen, and then other things become impossible there, stuff like that. But in any case, yeah, quite a nice level to finish off the rank there. Yeah, but somewhat difficult. And then for edgy one, oh yes, a very nice tough level to begin the rank. Yeah, you will certainly not get across. Yeah, and you realize even with the 4 constructor skills you are given, yeah, instead you need to go through an alternative way. But yeah, this one was pretty nice. I especially love the fact that it's also non-trivial to like rescue everyone too. Edgy 2, yes. Pretty nice platformers only puzzle that is not trivial by any means. Here, yes, I did make the solution harder than it needed to be, but well, um, it's still nice to know that there's still some slight alternatives. Edgy 3, this one was a pretty nice one of everything, and I tend to like these lows. But I haven't always had them go my way. Sometimes I end up struggling tremendously with them, others not so much, but yeah, it just really depends on the design and how they're made, and just whether you're like quick to like spot and place things. There is one of everything low that have been majorly stumped on. I've been coming back to it from time to time, but I still haven't had any success, and that is Black Hole 1 from Limbs. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be stuck there, but well, hopefully sooner or later I will get to it, but yeah, that remains to be seen. It's already been a little over 2 years, yeah, since I first reached the low, and I still have not gotten it solved. So, yeah, it might be a little while, but we'll see. Edgy 4, yeah, I did get the idea or trick needed here pretty quickly. Just applied it incorrectly at first. Yeah, but I do love this Dolly Dimple variant here. Yeah, in that instead of catching someone coming from the entrance, yeah, you have to like make creative use of your cloner to do so. Yeah, on the builder does. Edgy 5, yeah, this was pretty easy. Yeah, this one was very quick. Edgy 6, yeah, this one was pretty good too. It does look difficult, but it's actually not that bad. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to save everyone, including the clone lemming, but again, I could be wrong. Edgy 7, very very nice one. Yeah, this one had me stuck for some time, but like, yeah, but then once I realized what needed to happen, yeah, then it was quite nice. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites here. And then Edgy 8, there's the third iteration of the code levels here. So now you're in the blue section. Definitely much harder than the previous two. But yeah, quite a nice one. Yeah, once you figure out what needs to happen here. And again, this just falls back to basics, yeah, which I completely forgot about. Where, even a slight reduction in the height, yeah, can make a fall safe. So yeah, once I realized that, then I was like, oh, this is how you do it. So very, very nice one there. And then Edgy 9, yeah, this one I made far harder than I needed to. And it also tends to be difficult just because of the fact that I tend to be very bad with stackers when it comes to solving. Yeah, I used a very fiddly trick here with the stackers combined with another skill, with the minor skill to get what I needed to do. But well, that's just what came to my mind first. And then Edgy 10, yeah, nice homage to poor weak creatures from Lemmings 1. It's not as hard as it looks, but at the same time, speed is of the essence here. So you can't dilly daddle. But it's pretty nice though. Yeah, just the most difficult part is just timing the climbers in the far left. Edging 11, yeah, I did use some timing here. Um, and depending on what the time limit was, when there was one originally, I'm pretty sure it would have prevented a bit of my waiting here. But then again, it might have not been so tight, so that it still allowed it. But well, this one was, I have to say, deceivingly difficult. But really, the hardest part was just simply getting the timing and spacing correct here. Edge 12, this was very, very quick. The media did predict this as one of the potential roadblocks, but I said no, it was actually pretty easy. But that's because of the use of the stacker making a climber-friendly wall. Yeah, that trick is very, very well known to me. Yeah, I've known that for quite a while. Edgy 13, yeah, this one was also somewhat difficult, but at the time when I was solving this, yeah, I thought it would be extremely timing heavy and fiddly, but then I checked the media's intended solution, and yeah, I totally forgot about the fact that if a builder, or rather, if the terrain slash overhang is low enough, yeah, then climbers will not hit their nose, and hence be blocked from getting out. But other than that, yeah, this one was wasn't as bad, but still, yeah, it was pretty challenging when I was solving it. Edgy 14, yeah, this one gave me trouble. Yeah, more trouble than it needed to. And in the end, kind of like pulled off a somewhat friendly solution here in that the I just realized on some good timing here in order to pull off what I did. Um, I did check the other solutions, and yes, there was a way to like rescue Lemmings that are trapped down there, um, but well, yeah, I didn't see it, so therefore, yeah, I went with something else. So that's the reason why I have some of those athletic skills remaining. And then finally, Edge 15, certainly not the hardest low to round off the rank, but this can catch you off guard if you're not aware of some things, especially with like delaying and like just turning Lemmings back around while one Lemming goes on ahead. But yeah, quite a nice one to finish it off though. And then Unruly one, yeah, this one was predicted to be a roadblock, but no, I actually found this one to not be so bad. Just as long as you realize that the glider is the one that cannot be saved, while everyone else can, since they fall before the exit. I do have to say, a very nice red herring with the one-way wall at the top, though, where it makes you think that you have to go through it, yeah, in order to rescue the crowd, but nope, it actually turns out to be something else. And then Unruly 2, yeah, here's the sequel to the part 1 from the, I believe it is the Touchy rank. Yeah, the penultimate one, I think. Yeah, honestly, I found this one to be easier than part 1. But that's probably because I contained the crowd at the top, while letting one go on ahead to do the work. Unruly 2, yeah, this one I found to be difficult. It's not the trick of the cloning a glider and stoning so that gliders can like land on top of it. That was difficult because I already knew that trick from like playing United and other packs, for example. But rather, the difficult part here was just simply figuring out how to get to the top platforms to like get the builder pickups and then just do the building to get to the exit. But I do have to say though, I really did like seeing the gliders interacting with the updrafts to get higher. Unruly 4, yeah, this is the fourth iteration of the code lows. I guess not as difficult as the previous one, but you do need to be quick here, though. Yeah, otherwise you will lose too many. So I guess that's the hardest part of the level. Unruly 5, yeah, this one looks difficult, but it wasn't that bad. I didn't have a bomber left over, and I think because of that, it made things harder than it needed to be. But well, um, I guess the essence was still there. I just simply didn't use it to like manage the crowd better. Uh, Unruly 6. Ooh, this one had me stuck for quite a while, but it's a pretty good one. I really like it. I especially love the drawback to the no added colors on Lemmings minor trick with the builder staircase to release the climbers. Oh, that one was really good. And yeah, biggest reason I was stuck here, just dismissed the bottom area for a very long time, but that's because I was thinking about it the wrong way. I kept thinking to come from this side, but instead it's from right to left. Yeah, so that you do not need to raise another platform, a constructor skill. Yeah, that's the biggest reason why I kept thinking I would be like a constructor skill short. But a very nice level. I really like it. Unruly Sound, the first level in this pack to need more than one video to get solved. But well, things don't always go your way, as I said before. And I'm pretty sure that would have eventually been the case. Yeah, at some point for this pack anyway. And indeed there were. There have been a couple more actually. But yeah, this one actually turns out to be quite nice. For quite a while, I kept thinking I was skills at least a skill short, or I would not be able to like remove all of obstructions or obstacles to get to the exit. But well, yeah, the key realization here was just realizing that the camera simply goes back out here. Yeah, so that you can get back on top of this down arrow. Yep, once I realized that, then the rest just fell into place. So it turns out that I had the solution all correct for the most part. I just failed to realize this part here. That part that ends up being very critical. And quite honestly, yeah, you can't really blame someone for not seeing that because like it may seem pointless, but um sometimes you just got to take things slowly and then just realize whether something is actually important or not. Unruly 8, yeah, this one is not a difficult though. What is difficult is just simply the execution. Yeah, and the crowd actually catches up much faster than you think. Yeah, both to the worker who does the long bridge to the exit, and also the worker who goes up here to like bash through the one-way wall before anyone hits the wall and turns back and drowns. Unruly 9, I really like this one. Just the fact that it's a builderless level, and I didn't find this too difficult at all, even though it was predicted to be another roadblock. Um, Unruly 10, yeah, this one isn't too difficult either. Just had to realize that there are some distractions here, and you can fall for them. But if you don't, yeah, then it's not too bad. I do love the trick of digging and then bombing so that he just drops down and then like releases the lemmings. And then just one goes on and hit the platform, and then the next one bashes to delay the crowd a bit. So quite a nice one there. And I don't think it is possible to save that platformer who turns around. But in any case, you are allowed to lose a couple. Yeah, or three as a matter of fact. I'm really allowing somewhat difficult, I think. But really the hard part is just getting the timing correct here, or rather the spacing. Yeah, so that you can like make the solution work out. But fortunately, it isn't too tight. Just a very small area to like place the blocker to hold everyone back while the platformer goes on ahead for a bit. Unruly 12, yeah, a no skills level, or rather, yeah, a level where you start off with no skills and then you just have to get pickups along the way to like forge the solution. And yeah, this one didn't turn out to be too bad. It's just that it gave me problems until I realized when the guarder needed to be assigned. Yeah, then it wasn't so bad once I realized it. Unruly 13. Yeah, this one I found to be pretty difficult. And I think I made the solution much harder than it needed to be. But luckily for me, the lemmings who were coming back to the right, yeah, at the bottom, yeah, the teleporter caught all of them in time before any of them could slip out. Because if that had happened, then yeah, some of them would have fell through to the bottomless pit in the middle area, middle bottom. But well, again, sometimes these things happen. Yeah, I come up with a less than optimal N50 solution as compared to, like, say, the intended solution. Unruly 14, this was really good. Yeah, it looked impossible at first, but then, yeah, yeah, I just love the way that the puzzle just all comes together once you realize the key thing here, which is just placing a blocker near the edge so that the climber can still get up, but you have to mine immediately in order to release it. And then the other hard part is just releasing two lemmings, one to be the swimmer, and then the next one to block to turn the miner around. Yeah, once he breaks through the wall. But a very, very nice level. Yeah, I really like it. And then finally, on Rule 15, yeah, this was quite a difficult load to finish off the rank. This was also another load that needed more than one video to get solved. But well, yeah, I did realize something. Yeah, while I was on my break, and indeed it does work, but it is super timing heavy and a bit fiddly to pull off. But well, again, that's all me. It's all self-inflicted. Um, yeah, comparing with other solutions, yeah, that one it's definitely not needed at all. Yeah, with the whole like digging and then bombing inside it to stop the digger, and then also using glider to bounce off the wall. But in any case, yeah, this was quite a nice level to finish off the rank. Yeah, albeit very challenging. Outreach is one pretty nice level to start off the rank. This one wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be, but I can still see it being challenging though. Once again, yeah, just realize that you can lose some if you wanted to, but I believe I've managed to save all here. So I guess I'm proud of that. Outrageous 2, oh, this one was pretty good. I quickly realized the dollar dimple trick that's needed. But once again, yeah, instead of catching enemies coming from the entrance, yeah, instead you have to create it. Yeah, and fortunately you have the skill to do it, which is the walker. But this was a very, very nice one. I really love the way that the puzzle all comes together. And this one was actually a somewhat quick one too. Yeah, at least in terms of like how much time it took to solve it. So it didn't take me too long. Outrageous 3, another great one. Yeah, once again, I love the puzzle here. Just love how the worker goes along to do the work, and then you later sacrifice him once he makes the landing platform for the rest. Yep, and then you send the non climber to forge the rest of the path to the exit. Very, very nice. I really like this one. Outrageous 4, yeah. The only hard part is just the stacking and then making a hole in it so that it's still steppable both on the left side. But other than that, yeah, this one wasn't too hard. Although I struggled here until I realized or saw rather, that the fall is actually not fatal. Yeah, once I saw that, then I was like, oh, it's actually easier than I thought it'd be. Yeah, and there is indeed no need for like super tight timing. Yeah, the only thing that can get annoying is just it may take a while for me to pop out to the right, yeah, at the top to like platform up the gap. Outrageous 5, another load that needed more than one video to get solved. And in the end, yeah, I made it much fiddlier and harder than it needed to be. Yeah, that hasn't been unheard of, or at least you've been hearing it a lot from me. So, um, yeah, and as a matter of fact, my solution nearly does not work. Yeah, just because of how the climate pickup does not become available. And also, you just need to assign the glider at just the right moment in order for that to happen. But yeah, there actually turns out to be a much easier way to do this though. And I did have it down at some point, but well, yeah, eventually I did not go through with it to make it easier, and instead I relied on some timing heavy stuff. Yeah, near the exit. But I got to say the areas to the exit were the most difficult. Was the most difficult part. Outrageous 6, yeah, this one was another difficult one. Mostly due to the 99 release rate, but this one turns out to be pretty good. Um, yeah, it's just that the stuff near the exit, yeah, that's the part that I had the most trouble with, or at least took me a while to figure out. But yeah, this one was actually a pretty nice one too. Uh, in particular, I love the blocking just like past the exit, and then so that when you mine him free, he can still build over the gap at the bottom on the left side. But the miner exits because he did it before the exit trigger. So yeah, quite a nice level here. Yeah, this one was pretty good. Outrageous sound, yeah. The last iteration of the code levels, but certainly the hardest. And so it definitely deserves to be in the final rank here. Um, yeah, just a very, very limited skill set, and the fact that you start at the bottom and need to work your way up. So yeah, is certainly what makes it a little hard. In the end, it didn't turn out to be as bad as I thought, but well, yeah, I still found it challenging though. But at the same time, I did have the misconception of doing it on the left side. Yeah, when in fact it's much easier to do on the right side. As a matter of fact, I don't think there's any solutions that utilizes the left side in order to get up to the exit. I mean, I did have an attempt at it, but yeah, I couldn't get it to work. Yeah, because I would be a skill short. Outreach is 8. Yeah, nothing too difficult about this one, other than just how do you figure out how to get a limit to go to the left to glide over, and then bash through the one-way wall. Yeah, but once you realize that the max out release rate is needed there, then it's not so bad. Although I made it a bit harder than it needed to be, just because it came really, really close to not working because of a lemming almost catching up and like slipping by. As a matter of fact, I had that happen a couple of times before I did some minor adjustments to make it work. But well, um, yeah, that digger placement along with a more carefully placed blocker would have made my life easier here. Yeah, it's just that for some very odd reason I thought the digger would get himself into danger after. So nope, but nope. It turns out that it would have helped to make the timing far less tight. And outrageous 9, yeah, the somewhat big builderless low, yeah, in the final rank. That's often seen near the end, but this one happens to be around the middle of the final rank. Yeah, this one was a pretty good one. There was only one point here where I got confused as to how how you will rescue lemmings if they got trapped in here. But no, the answer turns out to be you need two separate groups here. One to be floaters and then the other to be climbers. Or you can even make both. Yeah, but to make things easier for yourself, you might as well just keep them separate. But this one is a pretty nice one. Yeah, this one is certainly not as difficult as the previous one. Yeah, for Lemmings Plus 4. And I got to say, Lemmings Plus 4 is my favorite so far. The one for Lemmings Plus Alpha was pretty good as well. But I think between that and this one, or rather among that and this one and Lemmings Plus 4s, yeah, I would have to say Lemmings Plus 4 is probably my most favorite builder list though so far. Yeah, in the series. Yeah, and then this one and Lemmings Plus Alphas come pretty close. Maybe the one for Lemmings Plus Alpha, maybe that's a second one that I like best, and then this one being a close one. And then outrageous 10, yeah, here's the NTTD, yeah, the No Time to Die style level. Yeah, this one is certainly the most difficult No Time to Die level that I played so far. Although maybe Lemmings Plus 1 just slightly edges it out. Um, but well, yeah, the think they all share in common is that they all have a 9 everything skill set and a 2-minute timer. So it's just a matter of completing a somewhat straightforward level, yeah, in a very short amount of time. Yeah, it's very critical that you do things as quickly as you can. Outrageous alone looks difficult because of all the pickups everywhere, but this one didn't turn out to be too bad. Yeah, it's just that once you realize some things, yeah, in particular, I realized using a stoner here, it helped me get the low solved, but I believe I checked Itchos and Numida solutions, and they turned out to be pretty different as well, I think. But I think one thing they all share in common is that these basher pickups are not collected at all, and also just building up here, yeah, in order to get to the button, yeah, rather than over here, which might scream out that this is the way to go, but well, it seems to be like a complete distraction. And then outrageous 12, yeah, this one is difficult because of the somewhat high save requirement as well as the super tight timing. But well, once again, I made the solution much harder than it needed to be. And as a matter of fact, yeah, because of the skills I had left, yeah, I think it would have been possible for me to even go one over the requirement. And so because of that, I think that actually might make a pretty good challenge here. Yeah, in that, yeah, say 17 rather than 16. So I wonder if Nvidia will agree there. But well, then again, yeah, this pack has been released for quite a while, yeah, for many years now. In that he pretty much considers everything set in stone. Well, at least in terms of fixing back routes. Although it's not to say that he won't do it. Yeah, it's still a possibility. But these packs are pretty much set in stone, such that like it's probably very likely that he wouldn't go back to fix back routes. But again, you never know. Yeah, it is entirely up at his discretion. Outrage is 13. Yeah, another though that needed more than one video to get solved, and I could have gotten it solved in just that one video, but well, the key realization here came to me while I was on my break, and even thinking about how to solve the law while showering too. Yeah, sometimes taking one just refreshes your mind, and I did say that I was pretty burnt out from all the solving that I did throughout the entire day. Yeah, I did take on plenty of those uh, just in that one day, but well, yeah, the central idea here is really really smart. Just at some point I did thinking about doing it, but I didn't go far enough with it. But quite a nice one here. Yeah, definitely one of my absolute favorites in the entire pack. And yeah, even if it is probably considered the hardest one. So very well done there. And then outrage is 14. Yeah, I gotta say, this was an amusing though in which you don't have to do anything at all. But well, if you ever get to this point in the pack, yeah, this is the guarantee solve. Yeah, so that you're guaranteed to get at least one level solved. So there you go. And if I outrage is 15, yeah. Oh, okay. So I only got one there, which was probably just complete the low. Um, yeah, yeah. I think it was just complete the low. And then yeah, 12 and a half minutes. So no, I was 5 minutes past that. And then just use no more than 26 skills. I think this one it was. Um, I used 29 skills. So not quite there, but well, they're probably going to take me some time. And plus, times I generally don't bother with them, so I might not, but you never know. But this was quite a nice level to round off and finish off the pack. Um, Certainly not as hard as the Tribute to V load that I kept talking about while I was playing through and solving it, but uh, yeah, it's just like the meter set. It's not a complete pushover though, despite it not being the hardest and just being like not as difficult as Outrageous 13, which is definitely the contender to be the hardest, yeah, in the entire pack. But yeah, so there you go. There's that quick overview of Lemmings Plus 5. And as I said before, I definitely immensely enjoyed this pack. Um, Certainly more than Lemmings Plus 4. Um, and Namita may disagree about that, but Lemmings Plus 4 was actually a pretty good pack. Yeah, I actually liked it. Um, yeah, even if he considered it like to be probably like his weakest in terms of like the content, but no, no, no. I we have to disagree. It's actually a pretty good one. Lemons Plus 5 is even better though. Yeah, it's definitely harder. Yeah, than Lemons Plus 3. I definitely agree there. But that's certainly after you get past a certain point. So probably in particular near the end of touchy rank and then beginning of edgy rank. But most certainly when you get into the unruly rank. Yeah, then I think that's certainly where the difficulty is a bit higher. Um, so with this, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of Lemons Plus 5, and I'll see you all around for future projects slash other LPs of low packs that I do. I think I have an idea as what I want to do next after this. It's going to be a much smaller pack, I think. Well, maybe not much smaller, but like it's going to be a smaller pack. And well, I think the next two will be smaller than this one. But yes, I think in 4 months' time, I will get to Lemons Plus Omega 2. And that one is something I definitely look forward to, as the challenge is much higher. Yeah, or rather, the difficulty is higher than Lemons Plus 5. Although maybe not as much as Lemons Plus Alpha. But even then, yeah, I am still a bit concerned and worried about it. But, well, I guess you'll have to wait and see to see if I get through it all or I get stuck at some point and uh, won't be able to proceed until I do. So yes, with this, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all around.